wake up. All right, what is up, everyone? OJ over here from Player Essence, and welcome back to another PE Live. Today, we've got a great show for you guys. We actually started on time today, right at 1 p.m. So we started right on time. I think this is the first time in a long time that we've actually started on time, and I started music 10 minutes right before. So everything's been running pretty smoothly today. The only issue is that I didn't get OJ Speaks right out at 12 p.m. I got it out at 12:15 or something like that. So other than that, everything's been pretty smooth today. Pretty smooth day because I'm not going to the gym. Usually when I don't go to the gym, my day's off in between because I go every other day. Usually things run pretty smooth. So yeah, awesome stuff there. Today we're going to be talking about a lot of different stuff. Obviously, Kingdom Hearts 3 dropped today. So make sure you guys check out, of course it's obviously, people live in different time zones. So I live in the West Coast, so I'm going off of my time, guys. Today Kingdom Hearts 3 dropped, so it's going to be we're gonna talk about Kingdom Hearts 3. I have not picked it up yet, but I've been hearing people talk about it. I know a lot of you guys have been playing it. Obviously, no spoilers for people who've gotten. Some people played got it last night, then played all day, and so no spoilers. But we're gonna just talk about the gameplay, just general different stuff that you're excited about. I did hear some people say stuff like, I feel sorry. I think Leo said, I feel sorry for people who haven't played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. They can't understand Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, Leo, I hate to just let you know about this, but there are various videos out there that can sum up Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and they can do a better job of summing up Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 than actually playing the game. Because you don't have to go through actually playing, then like absorbing some information and then other stuff. You have other people that will break it down for you and condense it to literally 5 minutes. So you can completely understand the story better by watching somebody else talk about it than actually playing through the games. And that is confirmed. That is a fact, I think, because you can get all the information right then and there instead of having to play through the games fully. Somebody else who's played through it, Kingdom Hearts master or something, some weirdo Kingdom Hearts fan, they can break it down for you faster and better. So I don't think you need to feel sorry for anybody who hasn't played the first two games. We live in a digital age where information is right there for you. But maybe if Kingdom Hearts 3 came out back in 1996, then yeah, you're right. If you didn't play Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, yeah, there might be some trouble there. But I mean, there's no trouble for anybody who wants to know the Kingdom Hearts story. And I think, honestly, I think some people who watch other people who talked about it might have a better understanding than people who just played the games and never watched somebody talk about it, because it's confusing as heck. So yeah, man. Universal One, just let me know. Whatever you have to say, just let me know. If it's relevant for today, go ahead and let me know. All right, so let's go and get into shout-outs. Shout-outs for today. So if you guys want me to say hi to you, feel free to say hi, and I will say hi back. We already got over 70 people in here, so thank you guys so much for joining me today. All right, so let's see. Alonzo Vines is here. Elite Ninja Aron is here. Universal wants his Twitter message. So yeah, go ahead and list it. Just tag me, and I'll let you know. Let's see. Be More Kuma is here. What's good? Kenny, what's good? KJ, what's good, man? KJ2399. Chuba's here. What's good? Yo, shout outs to Elite Ninja Roberts here. Let's go. Co-captain, Viking Nation. Let's go. Elite Ninja Chuba, like I said. Smash brother. Bowsette is here. What's good? Carl Rocco. You want one of the smoke clears? I want a piece of you. You're not challenging me. What about Smash Brothers, Carl? What about Smash Brothers? You don't want to challenge me in Smash Brothers? You don't want... What's up, Carl? How you doing today, my man? Antuela Zena, what's up? How you doing? I have not seen that name in here before, so good to see you here. If you're a new subscriber, I'm glad to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Let's see here. Hey, OJ, it's a great day for gamers. Let's celebrate my giveaway. $10 card of choice sponsored by myself. Okay, sure, no problem. We will do that. Just do the whatever blaster, or what was that, Konohamaru. Do the Konohamaru. Or if you just send it to me. What are you gonna do? Send it to me. How are we gonna get it done? Send it to me on Twitter. Send it to me on Twitter. I didn't see that Twitter message. I thought you meant Twitter messages and a. Oh, okay. A DM. Okay, got you. Okay, yeah, now I see it. Yeah, just go ahead. What do you want to do? So whatever way you want to do it, let me know. Let's see here. What's up, Serenity Lotus? How you doing today? Dragon Lady Gaming UK, what's up? Vision, what's up? Anthony Rudd, what's up? Dawson31, what's good, man? GabeCom21. What's up, GabeCom? How you doing? Mac Girl Verse. Is it Version Gamer? What's good? How you doing today? J Doll Love Money. Good to see you here, my man. Mega Man for the win. Let's go, Carl. I'm doing good, man. Let's go. We should play some Smash, man. We should play some Smash. I'm gonna be playing tonight, so if you want to hop in tonight, Carl, that'd be great. We're gonna be playing tonight because apparently the Super Smash Bros. Update 2.0 is supposed to go live tonight. So yeah. J2 Blue, what's good, J2 Blue? How you doing today, my man? Elite Ninja J2 Blue. What am I talking about here? Howdy. What's up, Angel? How you doing today, my man? Okay, Aaron, you are a mod. You're not supposed to be talking like that. You're literally breaking the rules of our own chat. Unless you're being sarcastic. I think you're being sarcastic. You're being sarcastic. 4 meetings today. Well, we're going to be playing probably once the update drops. So, I don't know. They're talking about the update dropping around 8 p.m. tonight. So, I'll probably be playing from like 5 p.m. 5 p.m. my time. So, was that Hawaiian? It's like 3 hours back, right? So, I mean, we'll be playing probably all night. So, I'm going to have a long night tonight. So, if you see me live, I'm playing. So, yeah. What's up, man? Good debate or discussion. Yeah. Yesterday was pretty cool. You know what? And you know the discussion. The discussion in terms of that I had with Mr. T, and I still even after Mr. T did state clearly that it was not just focused on me, but the whole thumbnail was literally a mashup of the thumbnails that I did before and the thumbnail that I did afterwards. So he said it's not directly at me, but yet the whole energy of his thumbnail, was directed towards me. So I mean, like the whole energy, like it wasn't like there was like usually if you talk about multiple things, then or if you're pointing fingers at different people, then you kind of mash things up. But literally, the whole energy of the thumbnail was focused on me. And then, like, but I didn't understand why. Even like after he came on and we started talking, I don't understand. Like, I understand what he was saying, but I don't understand why I was in the crosshairs though. Like, that's the thing that I don't understand, because I've never called him out for for what he said or his opinions or anything like that. So I don't understand why he was why there was even anything on me at all. To be honest, even after we're done, I don't understand why I was even targeted in the video. Even though, I mean, we had a great discussion about stuff, but I mean, I didn't really learn anything new. I mean, he had his points. I understood those. I was not upset. He recited some stuff that I said about demanding Nintendo, greatness. I said I still demand that every single time, and that was that. So it was interesting. Oh my gosh, it was interesting. Yeah, the debate's already up on the channel, my man. You guys don't rely on YouTube notifications. Just go on my page every single day. You guys know I live stream every single day, Monday through Friday. I'm always live streaming. So just go on my channel page every single day. Don't rely on your sub boxes to get the videos. Otherwise, you're gonna what debate or what discussion? It was up yesterday. And I put it up that day. Yeah, it's right there. So don't rely on your sub boxes. Actually go to my channel page every single day. At the end of the day, if you watch videos at the end, go at the end of the day and look at all the new videos. Go to the actual page itself. Let's see here. I was just lost in that discussion. Yeah, I was a bit lost myself. Yeah. So let's see here. Update is supposed to drop 4 hours from now. It's supposed to drop at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Corey, for the update. It's supposedly. Clash with Sprees, what's up, man? How you doing? We're not talking about GameStop today, so if you want to hold on to that, we'll discuss maybe a question at the end, but we're not really talking about GameStop today. Yeah, the stream is long. I mean, the stream was 2 hours and 45 minutes, although Mr. T wasn't on for all of those 2 hours and 45 minutes. And one time he actually cut out for a good amount of time. So, I mean, overall, I think it was a good discussion. It's good not to live in an echo chamber for everybody. It's good to bring on people who don't agree with your points or who have something else to say, or if they took issue with something. So I'm actually happy that we did it, because I felt that, like, Mr. T felt that I was actually coming after him with certain type of things, and that's not the case at all. It's not the case. I explained that to him, so I think we got everything cleared up, you know. But I still, like I said, I don't understand. You know, Mr. T's known me for a long time, so I don't understand why he would think that I'd come after him. I haven't ever come after him in a single video. I don't think I've ever come after him in any videos that I could think of, and nothing recently. So it was a little interesting to see him, you know, talk about that. But I think, like I said, you know, everything that I said in the video and that I said in the discussion was, you know, that I felt was factual with the whole like Mario Kart stuff and all that. But it was interesting. It was interesting to say the least. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into the first topic here. So Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 is Kingdom Hearts 3 is out. So I want to know you guys' opinion. I've been watching just a little bit of the beginning gameplay. Like the graphics obviously look amazing. Xbox One X, PS4 Pro, all of that good stuff. Just even on the base PS4 and all that, it looks great. What do you guys think about the game so far? Who picked up the regular edition? Who picked up the deluxe edition? And what do you guys think about the game? No spoilers, guys. Just what do you think about the game overall in terms of like the graphics and presentation so far? I want to hear what you guys have to say. Hold on to random questions towards the end, guys. Or if you have like meme questions or weird or silly questions, hold on to those towards the end. I won't be answering them. So you're wasting, you know, your time typing stuff that I'm not going to answer till the end. So hold on to your questions. Hold on to your random questions towards the end. Universal One with the Toby Buster. Let's go. Universal One with the $15 Toby Blaster donation. And he says, just in case I get busy with work, this should cover the goods. There you go. All right, so we're going to have a $10 eShop giveaway. Pretty much with any. Let me boot up my Nightbot. We're gonna have a $10 eShop card giveaway after the Kingdom Hearts 3 segment. We'll have a $10 eShop, or no, we'll have anything that you want. So it can be eShop, it can be PSN, or it can be the Xbox Live or Steam Marketplace. Anyone that you want, we'll have a $10 eShop card giveaway with that. So let me log in here, and we'll do it after the Kingdom Hearts 3, segment. So, all right, thank you, Universal One. Appreciate that for that $10, or it's actually $10, but it was 15. It's a 15. He did 15 just to cover any of the extra costs. But thank you. But it's a $10 giveaway. All right. So thank you, Universal One. Appreciate that. All right. So we're going to get your name up as a top stream ninja as well. So Aaron says, I just booted it up, so I can't say much. LOL. Okay, Mr. P says, got the deluxe Kingdom Hearts 3 for the Xbox and PlayStation 4. Will let a friend borrow the PS4 while I play the Xbox. That's very nice of you. That's very nice of you. J2 Blue says, I picked it up today, but I haven't played it yet. I'm playing after work. Okay, J2 Blue, gotta get that work done, you know. Mr. P says, is Amazon letting you buy eShop cards again? Yes, they are, but it's still kind of weird. Like I can't, like, they're letting me buy them again, but it's just not, it's not the same. Like, I talked to my bank and everything. Like, they're going to let me buy them, but I can only buy, like, one per day. we had like a big meeting when I was at the bank. They're like, well, you can switch over to the normal account if you don't want a student account and you won't have these restrictions. And I was like, oh, no, I'm good. I like my interest rate and all my benefits that I get from like my Amazon Prime and all that cool stuff that I get like with the student account. I'm good. You know, I'm good. So I'm not giving up my benefits with my student account from 12 years ago at this point. Not giving it up. So I can buy one eShop card, one eShop card a day. Let's see here. The return of the eShop card smuggler. Yeah, well, one card, one a day only. Let's see, Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 3S for the Switch in 2056. Yeah, and that's just the Japanese release. The English release will be later. Will be 2058. So yeah. Let's see, Cradaster says, just to let you know, I don't own a PS4 or Xbox One, so I don't have Kingdom Hearts 3. Slime. Wait a minute. Cradaster, why don't you own a PS4 or Xbox One? Let me ask you that question. But Hands the Third says, sup, OJ, dropping by to tell you I missed the last stream. because the bell didn't go off. I hope they fix it bad enough we need in the first place. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, unfortunately, the bell didn't go off. The hands, make sure you follow me on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter and set notifications on there, you won't ever miss anything. If it's Twitter, you won't ever miss it. So yeah. Also, shout outs to Bruno Sora with the subscription. Thank you so much, Bruno Sora. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of Player. Ask everyone in the chat, please welcome Bruno Sora here. Appreciate that. Let's see. Carl Rocco says, I think it's very possible for Kingdom Hearts 2 on the Switch. Is it? Do you guys think it's possible? Well, it's Unreal Engine 4, so I guess it is. But that would definitely take some tinkering with for them to do something like that. When it comes down to it. Also, guys, just to let you know, for those who are going to enter in for the giveaway, which it will be a keyword giveaway in the chat here, please make sure, so for those who are on Twitch, make sure you have a chat open for YouTube as well. Otherwise, it won't work if you want to enter the giveaway. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, because the giveaway will be DM, or the eShop card or the PSN or whatever card you decide will be DM'd to you. You need to have Twitter. So if you don't have Twitter, you need to make sure that you make a Twitter. So I can DM you the code if you do win. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. All right, so make sure you guys check out the link in the description below. Follow me on Twitter. Major tinkering. Probably need a 64 gigabyte card too. Well, how many gigabytes is the game on is the game on PS4? Does anybody know how many gigabytes Kingdom Hearts 3 is on PS4 and Xbox One? I see. I don't have a Twitter. I'm a fossil soul. Do you have another outlet? No, Twitter. Twitter's going to be the way that I'm going to DM people, whoever wins the code. So it doesn't take very long to make a Twitter account. So make a Twitter account, and that'll be the way that I DM you the code. I think it was about 30 gigabytes. Okay, so wait a minute. So if the game's only 30 gigabytes. Is it really 30 gigabytes? Somebody just look on the back of their box. All right, you guys aren't being reliable here, so I'm going to have to look it up myself. People who actually have the game. Kingdom Hearts 3 file size. All right, so we got it right here. The game is 37.4 gigabytes. So, no, they're not going to need a 64 gigabyte card. They'll probably just need a 32 gigabyte card. Probably, and we've seen games that are bigger actually get condensed down even more. So, I mean, I think we saw, like, what, Doom? Wasn't Doom? That's like a 50 gigabyte game. It like launched on like a 16 gigabyte cart. But yeah, they'd probably just need a 32 gigabyte cart for this one. Probably not too bad. And it's actually, the Xbox One version is 35.8 gigabytes. So PS4 is 37.4, Xbox One is 35.8. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. They can definitely shave off a couple. Well, it'd be a lower resolution, so they can definitely, the file size would just be smaller by default. So yeah, I think a 32 gigabyte cart would do it. All right, Serenity Lotus says double dipped on PS4 Pro. For Steelbox Collection, normal for Xbox One X for playing. Oh my gosh, what's with the? Why are you guys buying two different, like two PS4? That doesn't even make sense. What's up, party man? Oh, shout out to the Ninja Party man. I don't think I said what's up to you. What's up, man? How you doing today? Ready for that 2.0 update, maybe? So let's see here. 39.91. It says 37.4, and then it also says 35.8 in terms of this site that I'm talking about here. But either way, the game is within 40 gigabytes. So it's about, maybe we could just say about 40 gigabytes. So pretty good. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah, I was just about to say that. I can stomach 30 gigabytes of Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Switch. Okay. I haven't bought any of them yet, Mr. Pete. I haven't bought any of the game yet. I wanted to buy the game, but I was working. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to drive all the way to Best Buy, which is across town. And I'm just like, you know what? Why am I going to drive out there across town when I have Resident Evil 2 sitting here? I got to play through more of that. And then on top of that, like, I've got like Smash Brothers to cover. I got so much stuff to do. I don't even have time to play this game. So I'll pick up the game. I just don't know when. I'll probably pick it up on Super Bowl Sunday. when I'm driving to my sister's house. I'll probably pick it up then because that like she lives on that side of town where Best Buy is. I live on the complete like edge of town. Like it's a long drive. It's like 20 something minutes to get to Best Buy. So I don't really feel like driving all the way like that during a work day. Like I gotta work in the morning. So that's essentially what it comes down to is I didn't feel like driving because I just drove, what was it, Friday? When did the Kingdom Hearts or when did Resident Evil come out? I forgot whenever Resident Evil came out. The 25th, right? So that was last Friday. Or when was it? The 25th or the 22nd? I don't know when Resident Evil came out, but when it did, like I had to drive all the way over there to get that, so I didn't feel like driving again. So I'll just wait till Sunday, and I'll pick it up. So I'm still playing Resident Evil 2. Not sure when I'll get Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, exactly. I'm still playing Resident Evil. I really want to make sure that I beat Resident Evil. So yeah. So I might just have to wait for Kingdom Hearts. Like I said, I'll probably pick it up. I'll probably pick it up, you know, Super Bowl Sunday when I'm on my way there. Yo, what's up, Fury Tiger? How you doing today? Shout outs to Elite Ninja Fury Tiger, co-captain of the Viking Nation. Good to see you here. So yeah, Party Man says, I'm doing great, and yes, I'm ready for 2.0 Ultimate. I want to believe it won't be disappointing like 7.0 update for the Switch. Yeah, I think we should all just start, like, I'm gonna still cover updates, but I think we should all just start lowering our expectations quite a bit, even if it's like a big jump. Nintendo can jump from 7.0 to 15.0. They're like, hey, we added an icon for like the legendary Starfy and extra language support, you know, like, or something like that. Like, we have to just start lowering our expectations quite a bit. Although I wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be something crazy. I just said, hey, there could be something new. There could be some great stuff. I mean, it's 7.0, but I was always cautious about these. But I think some people need to really start lowering their expectations, you know, straight to the bottom of the depths. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Owen7303 with the subscription. Thank you so much, Owen. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of Player Essence. Everybody in the chat, please welcome Owen7303 to the channel. Let's see here. I will watching your Resident Evil 2 just to hear you scream Undertaker again. Yeah, man. Well, that I haven't even put that Let's Play live. So I mean, you might still have a link to it if you go on my Twitter page and you go to the original posting, but that whole live stream was jacked because it was all pixelated on YouTube for some reason, but it was fine on Twitch. So I'm being lazy. So what I need to do is I need to import the Twitch version of that to my YouTube and replace it, then put it live, because then I have parts 2 and 3 already ready to go. I just have to put them in my editor and put my intro. Just have to just do that real quick, and then those will probably be up later tonight, maybe like at midnight or something like that. I'll have some Resident Evil Let's Plays for you guys going. So I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I got tired after I did PE News, because PE News takes me way longer to do with green screen, and I got tired, you know, and I started watching the Ted Bundy files, and then all of a sudden I fell asleep. So I unfortunately forgot to put up the Resident Evil Let's Plays yesterday. All right, so Kratos says, guys, the reason why I don't own them is because the video game generation is nearly over within a year. I'm sorry, okay? Is that what you've been saying every year? Is, oh, I'll just get it next year. Oh, I'll just get it next year. Oh, I'll just get it next year. And then all of a sudden, oh, well, the generation's almost over. I'll just wait for the next systems. And then when the next systems comes out, oh, it's too expensive. Oh, I'll wait for a price drop. Oh, I'll wait for a price drop. Oh, I'll wait for a price drop. Then all of a sudden, oh, look, the next generations are coming out. Oh, there's going to be like a PS5 Pro. I'll wait for that. Oh, it's too expensive. Okay, then you wait a couple more years. Oh, the next generation's coming out. Oh my gosh, no, I'm joking with you, Kardashian. I'm joking with you. Let's see here. Players says Nintendo is never going to include those features, and they can still sell 100 million plus Switch consoles. Nintendo's never going to include those. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm never gonna say never, but we'll have to just wait and see. I mean, we didn't really have. Well, actually, we kind of did on the Wii. On the Wii, there was a messaging system. It was trash, but it was there. It was there. Let's see here. I just watched The Undertaker. How are you guys watching The Undertaker? Do you guys mean in the clip in like the video that you're talking about, like the video that I made, right? The one. Okay, you guys are talking about the video that I made with talk about how good Resident Evil 2 is on the OJ Speaks. Okay, you guys must be talking about that, because that's the only time that I put the clip in there. So, but yeah, that dude literally rose. He was just like, he like literally rose up like Undertaker. Yeah, the OJ Speaks video. Yeah, okay. All right. Let's see here. Is it Jaleel? Says, I'm deeply saddened that Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't on PC as well. One would think that because there are virtual copies that it would have been the case, but hopefully they come to that eventually. Well, the only issue with that, let me tell you how development works, guys. If you're only making a game on PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, you don't have to worry about X, Y, and Z configuration on PC, because everybody that plays on PC, literally nobody has like the same rig. You know, everybody has, or for the most part, people have different 1080 whatever, 720 or 690 or whatever, you know, 960. People have all different types of configurations and memory and all that. When you make a game for PC, you have to make sure that you optimize for all those different things. It's not the same as saying, hey, we have this PS4, this is what the PS4 is for. Like, this is the base specs. Or even like the PS4 Pro, this is the base specs. It doesn't change, it doesn't deviate. So I think what they were trying to do with this one was just essentially just the easiest type of development that they can get, which would just be PS4, Xbox One. The easiest type of port that they can bring over, whatever the base specs are going to be, they can target that and then go with that. And on top of that, the game has been in like development hell. So I think that's the reason why. It's not as easy as, oh, well, there's a virtual copy on PlayStation 4, so that means it's going to, oh, that means PC, no problem. That's not how it works. You have to optimize for the PC platform. You have to optimize for each platform, but you have to really optimize for the PC platform because of the different configurations that it does have. So I'm not saying that not saying that they couldn't have done it. It's just that the game was already going through so much, you know. I think it'll come to PC eventually. I just don't think it'll be anytime soon. Oh, too tough. It's not too tough to optimize. No, I'm not saying that it's too tough to optimize. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that they were just trying to, the game was going through development hell. That's what I'm trying to say. The game was going through development hell. And then you have to also realize that back in 2013, when the game was announced and it was being worked on, you know, it's not like Japan has a huge PC install base or audience anyway, you know. So you also have to think about it that way. So that it's a Japanese company, Japanese development team, and they're not really thinking about PC. Now, that's changed a bit, you know, in the modern day, but we're talking about back in 2013 and, you know, and all that when it was announced and stuff. So, all right. So it looks like we got another donation. That Streamlabs Shimmy. Shout outs to Fury Tiger with the $1 donation. He says, greetings from a cold Sweden. Play something warm, will ya? You pick something. 11 Celsius equals 12 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my gosh. Dude, you know what's crazy, Fury Tiger? There is like a polar wave going through the United States, and certain parts of the Midwest are going to be like colder than like Antarctica or something like that. Like Chicago and stuff like that. So there's a lot of people dealing with a lot of polar waves going, but that is too cold, dude. Like, how do you even operate in that type of weather? I can't even think about that. That's too cold. All right, we're playing some Kingdom Hearts music for you guys. Hopefully you guys can hear it. It should be louder at this point. Here in Missouri, KC specifically, it's 19 degrees, going to be 5 later tonight. No. I'm sorry, guys. I can't deal with that. As somebody who's a California Valley boy, a California boy, the coldest it gets here during the winters where I am in like Central California, maybe on the coldest of coldest nights, it'd be 30 something degrees, maybe 40 to 30 something degrees. That's the coldest it's going to get here. Like, that's the absolute bitter coldest it's going to get. And I'm like, whew. You know, heck, it's like 65 degrees and I've got a grandma blanket. You know, like, it's 65 degrees in my house and I'm wearing a sweater and I got a grandma blanket. So let me just While meanwhile, you guys are out there frozen solid, like, hey, OJ. 98 degrees in Puerto Rico. Fight me. 6 degrees? Yeah, it's not here. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. Looks like negative 20 for the high temperature tomorrow here in Iowa. Oh man, that's just too cold. It's too cold. What's VICR? What's VICR? I don't think everybody knows what the abbreviation is for that. Okay, OJ, really? I'll wait for it next facepalm. I just can't afford a PS4. I told you I was joking. Kurt Astra? Minus 29 degrees at Fahrenheit this morning. As much as I can see why there would be a market for Kingdom Hearts, I just don't get it. Never did feel a pull of playing Final Fantasy Cross Disney. Well, I can see why there's a market for that. Wait a minute, Final Fantasy Cross Disney, two of the biggest brands? One of the biggest brands in video games and one of the biggest brands just of all time? Like, you know, yeah, there's a market for that. There's... I know you didn't see it, and I know you said that you don't feel a pull for that, but I can definitely see it. I mean, the way that they've done it is pretty good. Like how you go to worlds, they've gotten a brand new character, so it's not like you're playing as like Cloud Strife or something like that, you know? They made a whole new character for this world and a bunch of new characters. So really, to be honest, it's not even really like, it is Final Fantasy, there's Final Fantasy characters and all, but there's characters from other Square Enix games too. So I mean, there's like Neku's been in the game. I mean, that's not from Final Fantasy, you know, that's The World Ends With You. So there's been other Square Enix characters in the game, or in the game. So it's not really necessarily a Final Fantasy cross, you know, Disney, more so than just like Square Enix and kind of a little bit of an influence of Final Fantasy. But the gameplay has been completely different. At the time that Kingdom Hearts released, there was no action RPG Final Fantasy game that played like it. It was something that was completely different. So the original Kingdom Hearts was, I think, what, 2002? Or 2003, 2003, something like that. So to me, I never really saw it as Final Fantasy Cross Kingdom Hearts. I just saw it as, you know, an RPG, like a Disney RPG that Square Enix just happened to make in cameos, you know, because it doesn't play like other Final Fantasy. Like, it doesn't play, like, at the time that it was released, it doesn't play like other Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy was always turn-based games. So I never saw it that way, but I can see at this point, obviously, you have Final Fantasy 15, you know, that's an action RPG. You know, there's been other Final Fantasy games that have been more on the action line of games, so I can see it at this point. But at the time that it was released, it was something completely different from Final Fantasy. Yeah, I think of Kingdom Hearts as its own thing. Yeah, it's kind of its own thing. It just has cameos, you know? It just has cameos. Like, I don't see, like, for example, like, I don't see Smash Brothers as any type of Mario game or anything like that. It's its own thing, despite having a heavy influence of X, Y, and Z character, or, you know, I just kind of see it as Kingdom Hearts. Like, its own, I kind of see it as a Disney RPG that Square Enix happens to make. That's kind of how I see it, but it's a Square Enix RPG, so. It's more like Disney cross Square. Yeah, exactly. That's definitely more of a way to describe it, Aaron. It's more of Disney first, because you're going into these worlds of Disney themes. It's really heavy on the Disney, and then it's a bunch of new characters, you know, that Disney and Square Enix both kind of co-own, mainly being Disney with Sora and all that. So yeah, absolutely. Smash Brothers has always been a crossover. Thank you for letting me know about that. I appreciate it. And Kingdom Hearts has always been an RPG that wasn't Final Fantasy. I realize that Smash Brothers has always been a crossover. But to be exact, well, we're talking about third party games. No, not really. But just when Smash Brothers was first released, it was just a crossover of Nintendo franchises, not anything outside of that. Now it's obviously evolved into other franchises, you know. Let's see. We need a Smash Brothers game in the vein of Super Mario RPG. Wait, a Smash Brothers game in the vein of Super Mario. How does that? What does that mean? Carl, what does that mean? Super Mario RPG, it's an RPG, and then Smash Brothers, it's a fighting game. So how do we get a Smash Brothers game that plays like an RPG? Hey, that what? Let's see here. Maybe World of Light, like a World of like a single player mode. Is that what you mean? So we need a mode that plays like Super Mario RPG within Smash Brothers. Okay, I can understand that, but I don't understand a Smash Brothers game that plays like Super Mario Super Mario RPG. Let's see. Use the characters in an RPG setting instead of a fighting game. So you want a crossover RPG. So you just want like a Nintendo RPG with a bunch of different, like you want a bunch of different Nintendo characters in an RPG. That's what you want. So okay, so you want a bunch of different Nintendo characters in an RPG. Got it. The way that you described it was, you said you want a Smash Brothers game. We need a Smash Brothers game in the vein of Super Mario RPG. So just a crossover RPG game, a Nintendo crossover RPG game. Yo, what's up, Big Z? How you doing today, my man? I'd be down for a Nintendo RPG game. I mean, they did Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. That was Rabbids, you know, like with Mario characters. So if they're gonna do something like that, I mean, yeah, I'd be down for, like, you can use like Mario, and you can use, you know, you can use Marth, and you can go adventure out and do stuff. Yeah, that'd be dope. I'd be down. I'd be down. Let's see, Nintendo cross Disney when? Probably never. No, well, not anytime soon. What's up, Toonami18? How you doing today, my man? All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic here, guys. We're going to be talking about... oh, actually, we have to get that giveaway. Let's go ahead and let's do that giveaway right now. All right, so, guys, we have a keyword. Anybody's eligible here. And the keyword is don't spam it, guys. Don't spam it either. I'll let you guys know when to put in the keyword, and I'll tell you guys if you've been entered in. I'll pretty much start reading off names. So the keyword is KH3. KH3. Okay, that's the keyword. So all you got to do, if you want to see if you can win this giveaway, is put in KH3, and you'll have a chance at winning. So go ahead and put that in there, and we'll see how everything is working out here. But the one thing that I'm not understanding is that why it's not it's not putting in eligible users. Why is it not doing that? Okay, I'm going to do this is not a real roll, guys. This is just a fake. This is just a test roll. This is not a real roll because it's not logging in eligible users. Yeah, it's not. For some reason, it's not working. All right, so never mind, guys. Never mind on that. Like the keyword for some reason is not working. Oh, hold up, maybe. Okay, hold up. Let me see. It's not working. Keyword's not working. Okay, so my Nightbot keyword is not working at all, guys. So we're just gonna do a random active user. Okay, so I'm going to count. I'm gonna do a countdown. I'm gonna do a countdown of just 10. We're gonna do it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's gonna randomly pick somebody from the chat here. So, and go. What the hell? Wait a minute. Nightbot isn't working at all. Yeah, it's just Nightbot isn't working. I can't do this freaking giveaway. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. I had to refresh. Okay, let's do a keyword. KH3 is the keyword. Type it in now, guys. KH3. Type it in now, and we'll wait. Type it in now. Type in KH3, and I'll start naming out. Type in KH3. Okay, yeah, people are filling in. It's filling in now. It's filling in. Type in KH3 for the giveaway. All right, so Aiden, Aron, Base Hito, Bismo, Bolt, 3887, Bowsette, Brian, Bruno, Combolt, Corey, Crit Astra, Dawson, David Ribeiro, DN Megasdan, Dub City, Dumas for Life, Earthbound Nest, Chupacabra, Eric Timmer, Attica Loves Minecraft, Fernando Morales, Fury Tiger, Suzumi, J2 Blue, Jack Smooth, Jakin, Jaleel Valor, James Clarkson, Carl Rocco, Kid Ratata, KJ, Leo, Matthew, both Matthews, you guys are both in, Murio, Maverick Hunter, Max R, Michael O'Brien, Mo War, Mohammed, Mr. Jam Magic, Mr. Pete, PB, Rebel One, Saab Vasquez, Serenity Lotus, Dan trying to tip the scales in his favor with the $5 donation with KH3. Let's see. Okay. Shout outs to the $5. Universal One, Trunkus, Toonami, Thomas, T. Will, Swizz Montana, Serenity Lotus, Saab, T. Will, JV, Big Z, YKW3, We Am Gamer, Vision. You guys are all in. All $5 investment. That's not gonna say that he's gonna win though, guys. It's completely random. It's completely random. All right, so we're going to pretty much stop it right there, or we'll just we're gonna go ahead and roll it, guys. On the count of 3, we're gonna go ahead and roll this thing. I'm gonna let you guys see so you guys can see that it's not, not cheating in any way. So let's go ahead and move over to. All right, so 3, 2, 1, and roll it. All right, congratulations to Crit Astra. Crit Astra. You can put this $10 towards a PS4. I'm joking. Shout outs to Crit Astra. Congratulations for winning the giveaway. Congratulations for winning the giveaway. All right. So Crit Astra, just make sure you hit me up on Twitter. So I could DM you the code or tell me what you want on Twitter first. Just say, hey, it's me, Crit Astra, or whatever. And then just I'll follow you back. If I'm not following you, then just tell me what you want. $10 eShop card, PSN, Steam, whatever you want. We'll get it for you. What the fudge? he's shocked that he won. Yeah, you won. So yeah, just hit me up on Twitter. All right. No, not a copy of KH3. Not a copy of KH3. No. Atticus says $5 investment, 0 return. He wants a PS4 card. I know. I think he's probably gonna want an eShop card. All right, so let's go to move on to the next topic here, guys. We have most anticipated games of 2019. So we are going to combine that with the topic of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate version 2.0. So we'll go one to the other. So I want to know you guys' most anticipated games of 2019. I've done multiple videos breaking down what my favorites are. Fire Emblem, Three Houses, Town, the RPG from Game Freak is looking really good. Looking forward to Luigi's Mansion a little bit. Looking forward to just a lot of different cool stuff in 2019. It's looking pretty good. But what are you guys' most anticipated? We talked about this a little bit yesterday. Some people were talking about 2019 games. I want to hear what you guys have to say. So feel free to let me know what you guys think. So you all over that Fire Emblem Three Houses? Alonzo Vine says, just pick me. I'm most hyped for Luigi's Mansion 3. Okay. Luigi's Mansion 3. WWE 2K20. All right. Big WWE fan out here. Cool. It can be first party. It can be third party. It doesn't matter what it is. Just whatever. You got to work on your RNG skills. Let's see here. Let's see. Michael O'Brien says, for me, it's Dragon Quest 11 for the Switch. It's been hard holding out on buying that for my PlayStation 4, but I want it for Switch. Okay. Soul, is it Sortable? Sortable Shelf says, mine is Freedom Planet 2 and Luigi's Mansion 3. Oh, okay. Good picks. Jump Force, Fire Emblem, Animal Crossing, Yokai Watch 3, and definitely Pokemon Gen 8. Yep. Kid Rattata says Pokemon. I think everyone knows that. Yeah, you're a Rattata, so. El Chupacabra says Fire Emblem, Pokemon Town, and Daemon X Machina. Man, I really want to know when Daemon X Machina comes out because I really wish that was like a February game. That'd be so dope if they're like, in February, Daemon X Machina drops. That'd be like, what? But they're not gonna do that. Do you do direct messages on Twitter? I have to follow you to do a direct message. So all you got to do is just tag me in a post and just say, hey OJ, it's Crit Astra. I won the message, and I'll follow you back, and then I'll DM you. Then you can let me know what you want. For me, it's New Super Mario Bros. Well, that game's already out. So I know you're joking around, but that game's already out. So we're talking about games that haven't launched yet. Grand Theft Auto 5 is not a real thing on Switch, Dub City. Stop being silly, you. Let's see here. Jaleel, what is your question, my man? We're talking about 2019 games. I'm not necessarily answering questions. So, if you have, first of all, tag me at PlayerEssence or hashtag PlayerEssence. And do you have anything to say on 2019? I'm not accepting. It's not a Q&A right now. We'll get questions towards the end, my man. We'll get questions towards the end. But if you have a question that you really need to ask me, like, just tag me at PlayerEssence. Kingdom Hearts for the Switch in 2019? No way. There's no way that game is coming out in 2019. You said low-key is probably Yoshi's Crafted World. Hey, that game looks pretty good. I'm actually somewhat excited for Yoshi's Crafted World. Somewhat excited. Let's see here. Maybe, let's see here. Most hyped for Animal Crossing, Pokemon. Is that what's MU? Oh, okay, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Yeah, I'm excited for that one too. And Town. Dragon Marked for Death by Inti Creates on the Switch. Yeah, that's coming out in a couple days. That's coming out on Thursday, right? So yeah, we'll be playing that very soon. Well, unless you go with the physical version. I know you like physical, so you'll have to wait till March for the physical version. Yikes. So let's see here. The full version of that Fire Emblem Three Houses trailer song is what I'm looking for. I'm looking forward to. Oh, yeah. The music's always really good. Music's always really good. Doom Eternal. Oh, okay. Azena says Doom Eternal. Party Man says Fire Emblem and Crash Team Racing for me. Okay, Crash Team Racing. Interesting. What are we talking about? We're talking about most anticipated 2019 games. Let me go ahead and let me update the current topics. So yeah, most anticipated 2019 games. Let's see. Do I think there'll be a special Switch for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Maybe like a special edition for the game, but I don't know about a special Switch. Wargroove. Okay, Wargroove. That's the independent game that's coming out, like the Advance War style game. Yeah, I covered that quite a bit. Mine was Resident Evil 2. Well, we're talking about games that haven't came out yet, though. We're not talking about games that are already out. We're talking about games that, what else are you looking forward to? Most anticipated, not most anticipated that's not anticipated anymore because the game's already out. Let's see here. Rebel 1, it says Daemon X Machina, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, and crossing my fingers for Prime Trilogy and Bayonetta 3. Yeah, I don't know about the last two. Well, I think Prime Trilogy is going to come out this year. Bayonetta 3, I think it's possible that Bayonetta 3 comes out this year, but then again, it's possible that it's an early 2020 title, so I'm not really sure. Yo, what's up, Frank Rodriguez? How you doing today? Elite Ninja Frank Rodriguez in the chat. How you doing today, my man? Good to see you here, like always. Advance Wars Fire Emblem inspired. Yeah, because it doesn't really have like the tanks and all that. Like it does, but it doesn't. But then it has like the units with swords and shields and stuff. So it's kind of more like Fire Emblem in some ways. But then also Advance Wars because there's multiple units that roll up. So it's a nice mixture of the two. a new Nintendo IP would be cool. What if that new Nintendo IP sucked? And there already is one. That is Town for the Nintendo Switch. That is a new Nintendo IP that's coming exclusively. So yeah, that's already coming. We are getting a new IP. It's called Town. Big Z says Bayonetta 3 gets at least unveiled for the Switch and gets dated. I would hope that Bayonetta 3 would be revealed and also dated as well. Alonzo Vine says, I'm most hyped for Animal Crossing. Yeah, that's that chill Animal Crossing, man. Upcoming Last of Us 2. Not sure if that's going to be this year. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be this year. Anthony Red says, Yoshi's Crafted World and Luigi's Mansion. Yeah. Those are two good games. Bismo says New Zelda. New Zelda's not coming out this year. I don't think there's going to be a new Zelda game, like a brand new Zelda. I don't know. Like, what do you mean, like for the Switch, or like, what do you mean? You mean like a remake of an older previous game or something like that? What do you mean? Let's see. Biowolf 14 says, I'm honestly more excited for the Atlas event than the Nintendo Direct. So my most anticipated would be PS5R for those other domains. You're more excited for an Atlas event than a Nintendo Direct? I don't know why you would be, but hey, go ahead. You know, a Nintendo Directs always have multiple different games. Those Atlas presentations are usually kind of garbage. So, I mean, but if you're more excited for a re-release of Persona, that's fine. I get it. But yeah, I'm definitely not. I'd rather get multiple games and a bunch of different announcements than literally like one game. But it's all good. If you're more excited for that, go ahead. I see Bruno says, what about Shin Megami Tensei 5? Do you think it will still hit Nintendo Switch in 2019? Well, there was never any release date for 2019, but I still think that it's possible that it hits in 2019. Yeah. So, I see Indivisible, the game that I forgot about. Yeah, Indivisible is actually looking really cool. What I like about Indivisible is it seems like there's so much content packed into that game for the style it is. Like Lab Zero, they do a good job. They did Skullgirls, so it's going to be cool to see how Indivisible shapes up. And that game has been delayed, like I think a couple times now. So hopefully they take their time and they're doing a good job with the game. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Fury Tiger says Town, Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Fire Emblem, Luigi's Mansion, Daemon X Machina. Those are all great picks. All great picks. Wonder what an original Zelda remake would look like. Breath of the Wild. Sal Vasquez says Resident Evil 1 and 4 for the Switch. Love those games on GameCube. Yeah, I mean, those are kind of like, you know, remakes, though. I mean, what new games are you looking forward to the most, you know? Lollipop Chainsaw for the Switch. I don't think anybody's going to fund Lollipop Chainsaw coming to the Switch. But yeah, that's an interesting game. It's an interesting game. Do mainline Personas have exclusivity deals? They do, but nobody knows exactly what or how long or what the deals are, to be honest. J2 Blue says, Pleasant, I could see Bayonetta 3 coming early 2020, considering that Babylon's Fall is supposed to come out this year, but who knows? Well, they have different... Platinum Games has multiple teams, you know? So just because the same team that's working on the Babylon game or whatever might not be working on Bayonetta 3, so you can't always say, oh well, just because they're working on this game that means this game doesn't come out. That doesn't. Platinum Games is big. Platinum Games literally has multiple teams within them. They actually, I think, even have a third sector that does smaller licensed games, but they haven't really been doing that lately. So I wouldn't say, oh, because of this game, then this game doesn't come out. I wouldn't do that. Let's see. Sorry, I'd say Luigi's Mansion 3, Yoshi, Doom Eternal, and Pokemon. Okay, yo. Babylon's Fall, it's a, I think it's going to be like an action RPG from Platinum Games, you know, and they're also working on the, what was it, the Fantasy, or Grand Blue Fantasy RE Relink or whatever, so they're also working on that game. So, I mean, how does that game factor into everything, you know? So, like I said, it's they have multiple teams, they're all working on different things, so one, I don't know if one affects it, we don't know, we don't have any actual proof or any actual real factual evidence that one is going to affect this one or that one affects this one, so that's the reason why I say you probably shouldn't do that, because they're working on multiple games, you know? Let's see here. Pokemon with an overall unbroken overworld would be hype. Yeah, that'd be cool. Biowolf says, do you think Pokemon Gen 8 could look like Yokai Watch 4 with you controlling the Pokemon? No. I don't think you're going to control the Pokemon in Gen 8. No, because they already said that it's going to be more like Pokemon Sun and Moon or like the traditional Pokemon. So it's going to be a turn-based RPG where, you know, it's going to be like that because they already said that that's what it's going to be. So no, I don't think it's going to be where you control the Pokemon because they've already said that it's not going to be. Doom 2 Eternal. Is it called Doom 2 Eternal or is it just called Doom Eternal? I think it's just called Doom Eternal, right? Grand Blue is for Switch. Grand Blue is not for Switch. Grand Blue is for PlayStation 4 exclusive for right now. Don't forget Monolith Soft. Well, there's no game that we know of that Monolith Soft is going to release in 2019. We don't have any. It's not about forgetting them. It's about there's nothing that we know of from them. We said most anticipated, not what are we potentially hoping to see the most from a studio. We don't know what Monolith Soft. I mean, we know that Monolith Soft is working on a new game, but we don't know if that's going to be released or not. We don't know if that's going to be revealed this year. So that's why I said most anticipated is games that have already been set for a 2019 release. But we don't know what Monolith Soft is doing, you know? So, yes, Skullgirls is coming to the Switch. Skullgirls is coming to the Switch. I don't know when it's going to be released, but it is coming to the Switch. You didn't know Grand Blue was a game? My man, you're not watching those PE news videos, my man. If you were watching the PE news videos, you'd know that there's multiple. I've been covering Grand Blue like crazy. There's a Grand Blue fighting game from Arc System Works coming out this year. And then our Platinum Games is working on a Grand Blue RPG, action RPG. So yeah, there's multiple games in the Grand Blue fantasy franchise that's coming out. What engine does Kingdom Hearts 3 run on? It runs on Unreal Engine 4. The next game that I'm looking forward to is Trials Rising. After that, Daemon Ex Machina. Okay, nice. Bismo, or is it Blizmo? Blizmo 81 with the $2 donation. Thank you so much, Blizmo 81. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Sheik and Princess Zelda look upon you very favorably for that donation. Thank you, man. All right, I need to change that. You're really hyped for Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Scarlet. You're not very hyped for that game, Big Z. You're not. People sleeping on Daemon X Machina. I think people are. I don't know if people are sleeping on it. It's just the media's not covering it a lot. But I think that game is going to be really good. I think it's going to be super good. Switch 2 weak for Kingdom Hearts 3? No, because Kingdom Hearts 3 runs on Unreal Engine 4. So they can just adapt it for Unreal Engine 4 if they really wanted it to run on there. So no, it's not too weak. Yes, I am. You're not. Why are you excited for that game? You're not excited for that. Is that really one of your most anticipated games? Is freaking Dead or Alive? I already ordered it from Asia. Okay, man. Have fun, dude. I'm looking forward to Halo 10 on the Soldier game. All right. Looking forward to that too. Sounds good. Sounds good. Let's see. What's up, Fire Blast? How you doing today, my man? How you doing today? All right. So let's go ahead. We're already an hour and 7 in. Let's go ahead and get into random Q&A, guys. So if you have questions, you have comments, you have stuff that you want to let me know, you can tag me at Player Essence or hashtag Player Essence, or just type in Player Essence, capital P, capital E. If you don't spell it right, then it won't pop up. So we got 130 something plus people in here. So make sure you type that in, and I can get you guys' questions answered in your comments. So feel free. Twitch boys, I can see you too as well. Even though are there barely any Twitch boys? Yeah, there's only 4 Twitch boys, but I can see you guys too. So questions, either one. Let's see. Halo Infinite is definitely the next Xbox dual release. Yeah, I think it's going to be a dual release. Yeah. Chupacabra says, "Isn't the new Halo game coming this year or something?" I think it could, but then again, it might not. But I don't use. They say dual release, but does that mean? Wait a minute, hold up. That means that the next Xbox will be coming out this year if Halo Infinite comes out this year. I'm actually excited. I'm actually somewhat excited to see what Halo Infinite is. Like, if it reminds me of like the original Halo. I loved like Blood Gulch, dude. Blood Gulch, original Halo. I used to play that like crazy. So I'm actually kind of excited to see what they have to offer us with the next Halo game, because it looks pretty dope. It looks pretty cool. Mortal Kombat 11 and DOA 6. Okay. Any speculation on changes for Smash 2.0? No, I have nothing. I'm just hoping that Sheik gets a buff. I'm just hoping for Sheik buffs. Buff my girl Sheik. Buff my girl Sheik. That's all I'm asking for is buff my girl Sheik. That's it. That's all I want is a buff to Sheik. I hope Sony fails to the ground next gen. I want to see this. Okay, whoa. I don't know what you're talking about there. Shout outs to Wendell Holder, who pledged $1 via Patreon. Thank you so much, Wendell. I appreciate that. The Soul of Pyra. Soul of Pyra burns within you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. I'm really feeling it for that $1 pledge on Patreon. Thank you, my man. Let's see here. I hope no characters get nerfed badly. I hope there's no nerfs at all. I don't want to see any nerfs at all. There should be no nerfs. Gordon Edgar says, what would you like to see Universal and Nintendo do to complement their work around the theme parks? I don't really care about that. Whatever they do, they do. I'm not like, oh my gosh, I want this on a theme park. I don't care. I trust them with the theme park stuff. So whatever they do, they do. OJ, most anticipated 2019 Pokemon Gen 8 and Doom Eternal. Okay, those games are very alike, so that I can see why you're looking forward to those two games. No, I'm joking on that. But no, those are some cool games, man. I'm hoping for some serious Peach buffs. Peach doesn't need buffs, Corey. Like, what are you... We're not going to start this again, Corey. We're not going to start this again. I know you did not watch... You're not watching tournament players. You're not watching the tournament scene. You're just... I think you're just going off of your own inability to be good with Peach. I'm not trying to be mean, but you're not... I mean, I think Peach does not need major buffs. She does not need it. I think you're going off your own inability to beat people. That must be what's going on here. That's got to be what's going on. Peach does not need major... That's going to break the game. If Peach gets serious buffs, it's going to break the game, dude. Oh my gosh. Big Z says, what third-party games do you think will come now? Switch that has a 32 GB cart issue seems to be fixed. It's not fixed yet. It's not fixed yet, but I'm not sure what games will come over. We'll have to wait and see, man. We'll have to wait and see. All right, take it easy, Carl. You said I play about as well as Nintendo Prime. Nintendo Prime is not very good at the game, though, from what I understand. From what I've watched, I mean, he's got potential, but he's definitely not like a hardcore Smash Brothers player, you know. So, but I mean, I cannot endorse Corey. I cannot endorse these shenanigans of yours, of you saying Peach needs. I don't care if you're even joking around. I cannot endorse that. I cannot endorse that. No, yeah. Peach is fine. She's fine exactly where she's at. She doesn't need any nerfs. She doesn't need any buffs. She's exactly fine where she's at. K-Rule isn't good unless you're playing on a trash internet connection. K-Rule is lag champion. There's a couple characters that are lag champion, like Mega Man, any projectile-based character, like hardcore projectile-based character, any super strong character, heavy characters, like DDDs are god tier with lag, you know, and DDDs, with lag, DDD is S tier. DDD is super S tier with lag. It's because they throw that stupid Gordo, it's hitching and bouncing, and you're just like, you can't press buttons fast enough, dude. DDD is literally S tier with lag. Let's see here. That's the point. Neither of us are good. Okay, how about some nice buffs for Daisy then? Daisy and Peach are pretty much this. There's like almost like no difference between them. So no buffs at all. No buffs or nerfs at all. Chuba says, nah, Peach needs super armor on her side B and up B, consistent stitch face turnips and more weight. Yeah, it's the funny thing is that, people be getting stitches like crazy in this. Like, getting stitch face isn't like, oh, stitch face. It's not like Armada. You know how usually like only the best players in the world get stitch face? Like, whenever you watch Peach players, it seems like only Armada would get a stitch face, right? So like back in like Melee, it's like only Armada gets a stitch face. Nobody else gets a stitch face but Armada. But dude, I'm out here playing against people, not even Elite Smash. They pulling out stitches 3 times a game. I'm like, what the hell? How many stitches is this person going to get? Playing against freaking Party Man, he's pulling out stitches every single match. And Party Man don't even be like pulling out turnips like that. He doesn't even like rotate turnips like, you know, like when after he gets a stock and all that stuff like that. Dude, I'm like, what the hell? Let's see here. Any other questions, guys? Laggy Gordos literally remove years away from my life. Laggy Gordo. That because like DDD, he can just shoot those Gordos at you, and he can do 2 different speeds. He can do like the one where it just goes, and then like the one that it just bounces, and it creates like a bouncing shield, almost like a bouncing counter or shield. And then with lag, it's impossible. I've definitely lost the DDDs because of input delay and lag. It's just really input delay. That's the biggest problem, is the input delay. Lag is one thing, but the input delay is another thing, you know. Partyman says, I don't understand why people think Peach needs a nerf. No sense. Other characters can do more damage and are faster than Peach. Yeah, other characters can do more damage that are faster than Peach, and they can also zone Peach out too, because Peach has a projectile, but it's not a very fast throwing projectile, and it has like a pretty low range. But I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, obviously, you're seeing like how good Samsora is doing. You know, Peach is definitely better, but I don't think she needs any nerfs or anything like that. So J2 Blue says, who do I normally run into the most online? I usually go against a lot of Pichus. To be honest, it's impossible for anybody to go up against a lot of people, you know, and I'll tell you the reason why. Because of GSP, because of Elite Smash, and because of the amount of characters that are in the game. Yeah, there might be a character that you go up against more so than not, but I mean, for the most part, you see I see such a variety of characters, just because there's too many characters in the game to not see a variety. There's too many good characters in the game. There's a large amount of characters that are very viable. So it just depends, man. The other day, like, I saw somebody said, oh, like, I need to stop playing against so many Links. Like, and I'm like, man, I don't really play against, like, a lot of Links. I mean, I've played against Links, but, I mean, it's not like I play against, like, a ton of Links. So it's just, everybody's different. Some people might go against one character a lot. Some people might go against a variety of characters. Some people just might see, you know, Peach all day. I mean, it's just, there's 70-something characters. So you're going to see a huge variety. I said, okay, OJ, I sent you a message. Okay. All right, cool. I will get back to you with that. 3.45 million Pikachu. Nice. Spam them bows and arrows all day. Yeah, well, you gotta spam. Also, the boomerang. The boomerang is really good to spam as well. Let's see. Peach versus swords is fun when I'm the sword character. Yeah, like I think Lucina, Ike, Marth, you know, all not soundly, but definitely beat Peach. The advantage that Peach might have a little bit that you have to take advantage of is the turnip, you know, so she can throw a turnip, and those characters don't have any projectiles at all. Although Ike has like a pseudo projectile with this stupid freaking charging bee that shoots out in front of you, you know. I hate that move. SteamWorld Quest. What about SteamWorld Quest? You just have a question mark after SteamWorld Quest. What about it, Suzumi? Exactly. She can get outranged by swords and projectiles. Yeah, definitely. She has really good frame data. Once Peach gets in, though, she really gets in. Like, once Peach is close to you, her frame data is gonna beat your frame data for the most part. Like, you know, her nair, her air, like her forward air beats literally almost everything. When she slaps you with that forward air, her nair is pretty good. Her dash attack can kill. It's good, fast. You know, so yeah. Shout outs to the is it the Ark the Wolf with the Twitch follow. Thank you so much, Ark the Wolf. Appreciate that. Welcome to the village, homie. He says, hey, what about Medieval, the PS4 remaster? I'm excited for that. I never really was a huge fan of the original. So I'm not really excited for it, but I mean, I can see why people are excited for it after the initial trailer, especially if you played Medieval back in the day, or if you're looking for like an action game. But that character just looks too stupid to me. He looked stupid back in the day, and he looks stupid now. But that's just my opinion. I'll probably still check the game out, you know, because I mean, I do like old school games and stuff, and nice. It looks like a pretty cool remake of the game. But I never really did like the design of the character. Let's see. All right, take it easy, Crit Astra. Do I think Piranha Plant will be released at the next Nintendo Direct? I think it's possible if we have one in February, yeah. Saw Vasquez says, Parsons, if you could relive a launch just based on the excitement and joy you had in Nintendo's history, what would you choose? A launch? Like a launch for a system? I mean, I guess it would be the Super Nintendo, because I didn't get the Super Nintendo at launch and there wasn't the internet back then. So I mean, it would be cool if I can go to like I was too young, but if I can like go to like one of like the like I think like KB Toys and Walmart, they all had like launch lines or whatever for the Super Nintendo in the Americas. So I think I'd probably go back and relive the Super Nintendo launch. But I was like 3 years old when the Super Nintendo came out, or like 4 years old. So obviously like my parents weren't gonna like, for one, we couldn't afford it that year, and two, they weren't gonna let me sit out there for the launch and all that. But yeah, Super Nintendo would probably be it because that's my favorite system of all time. And so yeah, Super Nintendo. If you're talking about systems, that is. Want to record after the stream? Big Z, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to record after the stream, my man. I got some errands to run, and then we have Smash Brothers tonight, so I'm not sure. And I know, sorry that I've been delaying as far as that. You should go ahead and do your recording, my man, and maybe I can let you know when I have the opportunity. It's just things have just been super busy for me, like really crazy busy, especially with the new PE news format, the new shows that we're doing, and then some of the other obligations that I have, because this isn't my only job. I actually edit for other people. I've taken on a couple different contracts, and a lot of my spare time is spent editing, you know, which is unfortunate because it gets kind of grinding. But I mean, I'm working, you know, 13, 14 hours a day. So during the day, I always have usually a lot of editing that I got to do, that I got to get done for other people and some deadlines. So I won't be able to record with you tonight, but just go ahead and get your recording done. And when I get the free time or opportunity, my man, I'll definitely hit you up, and we can get a podcast recorded or something like that. You said I would love to relive the launch of Super Mario 64. Okay, yeah, Super Mario 64 would be good. That'd be really cool. That'd be fun. When do you think we'll see Joker and Smash footage? I think we'll see it whatever the next Nintendo Direct is. I think we'll see it there. Yeah. What's up, Caesar? How you doing today, my man? Martha's the father of firemen, pretty much. Her fare is slow but powerful, and her side B is also slow and strong. Her other moves have good frame wise. Yeah, well, her side B, if on block, it's safe on block. Because like she bounces off so far, so it's safe on block. Now, if you miss, obviously it's not very safe. But on block, it's safe, so that's good. It can be good for pressure. It can be good for pressure. Let's see here. Yeah, Peach has some amazing 0 to 50 combos. Yeah, she does. Her down tilts to nairs and stuff, dude. Whatever happened to Pikmin 4? It's dead. It's never coming back. No, I'm joking. I think they're just waiting to release it. They're sitting on it for a while. I think Pikmin 4 was a Wii U game, man. That's my opinion, that Pikmin 4 was a Wii U game. And they just said, you know, we're taking it over on Switch now. Let's see here. J2 Blue says, "What is the best way to play to use Chrom? I mostly use ground tilt attacks and smash attacks, but I feel like I should do air attacks." Yeah, that is not the best way. I mean, tilts are good. Chrom's tilts are not bad, but definitely the Chrom's best in terms of the neutral. Chrom's best approach move is like fair or nair. Fair or nair, air attacks. Definitely not. Smash attacks you should only use when you know you're going to be able to get a hit. You shouldn't just, I mean, and I think that's the biggest thing that people who, you know, don't know how to play as well, they do a lot of just smash attacks out of nowhere, or they just like press smash attack a lot. Tilts are good. Chrom's down tilt is really good. I would say that's probably his best tilt, is his down tilt, because it's quick and you can, like, you know, catch people on the ledge or just kind of poke people. It's good in the neutral. It's not bad at all. So down tilt, I would say fair and neutral air are Chrom's best tools to use. So yeah. Yeah, jab is good. Jab is good to kind of catch people too, as well. Catch people. You can do like a jab, then you can also combo into the fair, like Chuba's saying. If you catch them with the jab. But just normally, like in neutral, like if you want to, like basically how to play Chrom is Unga Bunga, which people are just spamming fairs all day, spamming fairs and nairs all day. If you want to be honest, I mean, that's just kind of what you do with Chrom. Jeffrey says, "Hey, OG just came into the chat. What did I miss?" You pretty much missed the whole stream so far. But everything that you missed was in the title there. We're in the Q&A segment. So let me go ahead and change this right here. We're in a random Q&A. So if you have a question, if you have a topic that you want me to discuss, go ahead and just tag me at PlayerEssence, or hashtag PlayerEssence, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Chrom is your lowest GSP. Oof. His Nair is godlike. I think Chrom's fair is godlike. I think Chrom's Nair is godlike. I think Chrom's down tilt is really good. I think Chrom has a good up tilt, although there's kind of some ending lag on it. I think that's good for sharking people underneath the platform, and it can kill. I think Chrom's back air is good because if you let's say you do like a back throw, a lot of times people like to just jump out of a back throw, and if you time it right, you can hit him with a back air after a back throw. So you can just kind of jump up and anticipate them. A lot of people just jump right into it. So his back air is really good. Like all of his aerial, like all of his stuff can kill. Chrom's super good. It's just that his recovery, I mean, it's not as bad as people originally thought, but it's definitely not good. You can definitely be gimped. You gotta like freaking MacGyver maneuver to not get gimped with Chrom. And on top of that, you have to turn his attack around. It doesn't auto snap. It doesn't auto snap, like you don't auto face the ledge, like, or it doesn't auto snap, like let's say for example Link. Like he just twirls around and doesn't matter what way you're facing, he'll snap it. You have to actually move the stick over and then press the up B, which can cause you to not look the same way at times, which can cause an input error, you know? So anything to me where like you have a recovery that can cause an input error, that's not as good. And Chrom's recovery, there can be an input error with Chrom's recovery where you face the wrong way and you go and go right down the other way facing the wrong way, which is, I hate that. Biowolf says, are Fire Emblem games a continuation of each other? No, they're not. They're pretty much all separate. Unless they say otherwise, unless it's like book 1 or whatever, book 2, they're all different types of games. I mean, there's been a couple, like the beginning, like the first Fire Emblem, and there's like a sequel to that with Marth and all that, you know? But no, they're all separate stories unless it says otherwise, or unless they have the same characters in them. Although there are some carryovers. There's like Tiki's in like a lot of the games because she can survive for like forever. But no, they're all different. They're all different games. They're like Final Fantasy. Just think of it like that, you know. Although there is some continuation, like for example, like Fire Emblem Awakening, like, you know, Marth and Chrom and Lucina, they're distant relatives, you know, to Marth. So there is that, you know. Let's see. Peach suffers something similar when she can face the wrong way, and I missed the ledge. Yeah, exactly. So that's why Peach's, you know, up B necessarily, there can be an input error. I mean, there's quite a number of characters that can have that input error, like they don't auto turn around, like, which is just, why would, like, there's absolutely no reason that you would want to face the other way. Like there's no reason you would want to face the other way. I've never liked that where, like, I mean, I get it for Chrom because Chrom, like, if he hits you with that up B, it'll drag you down. So I get it if you're trying to drag somebody down. I get that, but I don't understand Peaches. Like, I don't understand, like, you know, that should be a toggle option to where you can toggle that on or off, in my opinion. Like, I don't understand why you'd want to face the other way with Peach. Like, why? There's no reason to me. To me, it just makes the recoveries harder. It makes something that should be simple, like super simple, harder, you know? Smash how to get back up from falling off. I tried the up B, but it really works. 10th gen? What do you mean how to get back up? 10th gen, you have Smash Brothers as, like, watch the tutorial at the beginning. You know, the basic tutorial with Mario? Watch that at the beginning. Heck, we can watch it together if you want. Let's see here. You have to jump. You have a couple different jumps that you can do to kind of get back, you know, to kind of get back on there. So we can check it out and I can help you. So just for those, because people ask me that question quite a bit. So, we're going to go ahead and add a video capture. So for those who are having trouble getting back on, live stream maker. For those who are having trouble getting back onto the stage, we're just going to do something real quick for you guys. New Super Mario Bros. U. Let's go. And I'll answer questions while we do this too, guys. What would be your perfect Nintendo controller? You can combine things like from Nintendo's controller history. The Pro controller is fine. Some characters like Cloud and Mario have good good back airs for neutral though. Why are you telling me that? I already know. Let's see. Artisan says players need to bring out a new top-down Zelda that is equivalent to Breath of the Wild. Equivalent to Breath of the Wild. New map, new mechanics, everything. 2D Zelda has never been in HD. My most anticipated unconfirmed game. Your most anticipated unconfirmed game is a 2D Zelda. Alright, so we'll just go to a battlefield. What character do you use? Whoever asked me that question, what character who asked me that question? What character do you use? Whoever asked me that question. And you guys can continue asking questions. I'll answer them. I'll answer your questions here. He said Terminator Juice was going crazy in his podcast about Mario Kart 9. Now I know why his subscriber base is stagnated. I think really, well, his base has never really increased a lot. So I don't know if it's because of him going crazy about Mario Kart 9. So yeah. Okay, 10th gen. All right, 10th gen. What character do you use, 10th gen? You guys keep asking me questions and I'll answer questions. So I'm going to do this for 10th gen and people who don't know how to get back to the ledge. Let's see. Wasim Khan says, "Have you watched the new Dragon Ball Broly movie?" Yes, I have. Sophists is what would? Okay, I already talked about that. 10th gen. Can you just tell me what character you use so I can answer your questions, my man? Are you going to make some videos about Smash techniques or tips? I did, man, but a lot of you guys don't watch that stuff. Like I made like an Inkling guide. None of you guys watched it, so I'm not gonna. And there's like hella like you know hardcore professional Smash Brothers players that make those videos. So I don't know if you guys want that content on my channel. Okay, so I don't think 10th gen's gonna tell me what character he uses, or he's not listening at this point anymore. Let me double check. Alright, so let me just do a basic, I'll just do a basic one for you guys. So let's just pick, like for example, like, let's just pick Chrom. Wow, your Patreon pitch video, you look very different, and it's only 2 years old. Yeah, I do look very different. All right, so basically what I was talking about yesterday, like if you jump off the ledge, like with Chrom, here's the thing, guys. When you go off of ledge, you have one jump. You don't have another jump. You only have one jump. So if somebody knocks you off of the ledge, here's what can happen. You can take one jump, and then you can do an up B and get back. All right? That's the basic premise of the game. If you're having trouble getting back onto the ledge, it's because you're not understanding how many jumps you have. Now, here's the thing. If you get hit, like let's say Diddy Kong hits you, and if you use your jump again, you don't have another jump. You have to press the up B to get back, but you might be knocked off. And I think this is what's happening to you. You're getting hit, 10th gen, or whoever's having problems, you're getting hit, and instead of not using your second jump, you guys are using your jump on stage, and then you don't have another jump, so then it's easy for you to fall off. Now, what I was talking about with certain characters, like with, for example, like with Roy, or not Roy, but with Chrom, or like with Peach, they are facing a certain way. If you get knocked off the ledge, and you're facing this way, and you do up B, you'll continue to face that way, and you will not snap the ledge. So, I mean, I can, like, here we go, like, hold up. Let me see if I can get closer. Like, you're not going to snap the ledge that way. You have to turn around the character to snap the ledge. If you don't turn around the character, like do like a little input and turn around the character, you're not going to do it. You're not going to snap the ledge at all. You're going to fall to your death. Some characters, you don't have to worry about that at all. Chrom, he has good aerial movement, you know? So, I mean, like, if he's far off the stage, like, for example, all the way out here, you can get back. Oh, my gosh. But he's still, oh, man, got to be careful. That's a little bit too far. You can get back with him, but you just have to make sure that you kind of move through correctly. See like that. I didn't, that was an input error. I didn't turn Chrom around enough, and therefore I would have snapped the ledge if I turned him around, but I didn't turn him around. So you have to be careful with using characters like Chrom or like Peach, you know, characters like that. Little Mac, in terms of his Little Mac, it's an auto snap no matter what. But yeah, Little Mac has trash recovery if that's what you're trying to talk about. So I think somebody was talking about Chrom. They use smash attacks a lot. See, like when you use smash attacks a lot, even if you just look how much ending lag you have. You guys see that? A ton of ending lag. You're gonna get punished if you miss. You're gonna get punished. Look at that. One side then the other. Same thing goes for his up smash. A lot of ending lag. So if you're constantly doing attacks like this, guys, and you're losing a lot or you're not good at Smash Brothers, half the time I see it's because people constantly spam smash attacks and constantly spam and get punished for that. Good players are going to punish you after you miss attacks. That's why it's good for Chrom. If you notice, see how much faster? See how much faster these attacks are? You're not going to get punished as fast, and you're going to be able to react quicker doing attacks like this or doing like a fair. See how fast that is compared to a smash attack? Look how much ending lag that has. You can't do anything after that. Whereas his fair and his nair, look how fast his aerials are. This is what I talk about when people play Unga Bunga. Like when you play against Chroms and they just, like they do this, it's so much faster than doing like, look at that. You guys see that? Look how much faster it is. So that's why you have to really know your character, and what moves are safe and how you should play should be depending on how good your character does, you know, in those certain situations, like in neutral or what attacks that they have, you know. And I talked about like it's like, that's why I said his up tilt is not bad, but it's in my opinion it's good for sharking. It has a good range and it's good for sharking people underneath platforms. You want to get a good quick attack, like that has more ending lag. So you want to get a good quick attack that can shark people underneath platforms, you know, even like Chrom's up there. All of his attacks, his nairs, everything's quick except for his down air is a little bit slower, but definitely not bad. So his tilts, forward tilt, I kind of see it like his up tilt, you know, but that can combo, that can lead into more. His down, I like his down tilt the most because it pokes and it's quick. You can just kind of hit people there, try to see if you can catch them coming back, and it's not really, you don't commit to like, you know, like a long move, you know. So that's essentially it, guys, in terms of, I think somebody was talking about Chrom getting back to the stage and all of that. If you guys have any other questions while I'm here with Smash Brothers on, I'll answer them. If you want me to talk about another character, feel free. I'll answer questions too as well. I don't think 10th gen, Link and Peach, I can't tie other characters. I can't because I fall off. Well, what characters are you using to where that you fall off though, 10th gen? What characters are you using? Link? Okay, you want me to talk about Link? Okay, I'll talk about Link. I already have like I have a Link kind of somewhat Link. Actually, no, I have more of an apology video on Link. It's not really like a how to use Link. Okay. So Link, what's really good about Link is this, guys. When you're away in the neutral, Link has superior neutral, basically annoying people. Don't let anybody tell you it's wrong to shoot arrows and throw stuff at people, because that's what you should be doing. You should be grabbing bombs, you should be throwing them, you should be throwing your bow, you should be shooting arrows. That's exactly what you should be doing with Link. So it's not cheap. It's not like, oh, that's a bad thing. However, you don't want to do it too much like when they're close to you. Obviously, when you're close, you don't want to be, you know, pulling out a bomb when they're right there, because that's going to leave you open, you know, and you can't explode the bomb anyway, you know. But you can edge guard with people as well with Link. But that's basically how you should be playing Link. When you're away in the neutral, be throwing the boomerang, shooting the arrows, throwing your bombs, edge guarding people with them. That's exactly how you're supposed to be playing. It's not cheap. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to worry about that. Now, when it comes to other stuff, like when you're up close against Link, here's what I like to do up close against Link. Link, one, he has a really good jab. So I mean, like, although there's ending like at the end of it, but his jab is pretty good. It's fast. It's not bad at all. Now, his back air, that can combo. That can combo a bit. So if you can space people out in the neutral with his back air, Not a lot of ending lag at all with this back air, you know, so you can definitely use that, and it combos to a forward tilt. So like, let's say you catch somebody. You can, well, hold up, not that time. Not Lucas, actually, not him. There you go. There you go. If you get a certain hit on it, like let's say you don't get both hits, if you only get one of it, it can combo. They'll be in hit stun and it can combo to a forward tilt. So that's good. Another thing that's really good with Link, Nair. Nair all day. This Nair right here, this should be a tool that you guys should be using. You should be using this Nair, kind of fading in and out with the Nair, you know, fading back and forth. This Nair is really good. It beats out a lot of other attacks, so you guys should definitely be doing Nairs like this. So his Nair is very, very, very good, guys. His forward air, it's good for kill moves if you can set people up, but it's slow, and sometimes it just, like, the startup is kind of slow on there, you know, and you can miss them, you know. So I suggest using Nair, even like off stage. Nair is good. You can even use back air off stage as well to kind of edge guard a little bit, but Nair is Link's, in my opinion, his main aerial to use. You really never should be using like Link's like the forward smashes. I mean, it's good if you can catch people, if you know that you can get them, you can use it, but you shouldn't be using like his down smash and his up smash normally. In neutral, like when you're trying to fill out your opponent, you should always just be using Nair. You should be throwing bombs, you should be throwing your boomerang, and you should be shooting your arrows. Nair or back air. Those are the two that you should be using. Fair, you can use it, but I mean, I highly suggest, you know, not necessarily using Nair as much. Only like, let's say somebody's trying to get back, you want to try to see if you can catch them with the, you know, with that, because that is your strongest aerial. Okay, that's a kill move, but it's kind of slower, you know. So, and like you can't short hop it either. Only one hit comes out, then it becomes like less effective. So Nair stays out longer. You can short hop it. It's good. You can weave it. Same thing with back air. Back air is even quicker, you know, but back air is it's not quite as good in terms of effectiveness, but it makes Link look cool. Look at that. Does that not look cool? Really cool? You know, that looks really cool. I think it looks cool. In terms of tilts, you know, up tilt's good. You know, catching people sharking. Once again, we talked about down tilt. Forward tilt only use when you know you're gonna get somebody. I really only use forward tilt like ledge traps, like forward tilting people, or after I get my back air. You know, I'll do a tilt after I get that. So up air is just really good. It stays out long, you know, so that's good. So really, when you're just trying to shark people, trying to get underneath them, you can do sorry, up air, not up tilt, up air. Just kind of catch people on the ledges. You know, you can use the up air. You know, so that's kind of it. Preferred button mapping. Everything's pretty much just standard. I take off tap jump and I put sensitivity on high. Sensitivity on high. Take off tap jump. Take off smash. Smash attack's done with A and B. So yeah. All right. Any other characters, guys? Before I switch it over. For example, do you use your C sticks for something? Oh no. Everything's default other than what I just said. Like I don't use my C stick for tilts. I have my C sticks set to smash attacks. So everything's pretty much default. How do you recover with bombs with Link? You recover with bombs with Link by just basically you just throw it down and then you blow yourself up when you're off stage. Or sorry, you Z drop it. Sorry, Z drop. I think it's a Z drop, right? Is it? Yeah, you Z drop it. So when you're off stage, you take out the bomb and basically you have to Z drop it and it'll fall right below you and then you blow yourself up to recover back. I don't suggest doing that though, unless you're like unless you're playing against a really high level opponent that's reading your recoveries to get back on. Most players aren't going to be good enough to read Link's recovery like that and edge guard Link the way that is. So I don't suggest doing that unless you're playing against really high level opponents that can scout out Link's kind of like, you know, because Link's recovery is just kind of, I mean, it can be gimped, you know, so I don't suggest doing that unless you have quite a bit of tech skill. Cloud, please. Okay, Cloud and Lucina. Okay. Okay. So I'm not great with Cloud, but I can just tell you what other people do with Cloud. So For somebody who said Lucina, J2 Blue, Lucina and Marth, you can apply a lot of the same principles to Lucina and to Lucina and Chrom. The only difference is that Lucina, she has a balanced blade just like Chrom, but they have a lot of the same. They pretty much have the same amount of attacks, or the same type of attacks. The properties are a bit different, and her recovery is different, but it's pretty much the same. She has the same like the Unga Bunga playstyle is the same kind. She's just a little bit slower, a little bit more floatier too in the air, but it's the same. You just play Unga Bunga. You do the same thing that you do with Chrom, for the most part. But like I said, maybe a little bit more controlled with Lucina. Not quite so much Unga Bunga. A little bit less on the Unga, maybe more on the Bunga. I'm not really sure. All right, so basically what I see with Cloud's best tool, Nair. So if you're a Cloud main, you're gonna want to Nair people quite a bit. Cloud, he has a lot of really like no ending lag on things. So like when you do certain stuff like the back airs and like the nairs and stuff like that, he can react very quickly afterwards. And also another thing is that you have to realize that his limit, when you charge up the limit, it's changed a lot from Smash 4. Smash 4 limit, like this will run out. In Smash 4, it won't run out. So make sure you pay attention to the time, because it's either you use it or you lose it. And I see a lot of bad Cloud players still not remembering that thing, is that either you use it. See, look, it's gone. His limit is already gone. Whereas Smash 4, he held on to it. So don't hold on to your limit so much to the point to where, you know, you lose it, because then you just lost that limit. When it comes to it, obviously, cross slash is really good for that. You can do cross slash, you know, oh man, is that okay? He didn't come back. Cross slash is really good. I would say for me, what I like to do with Cloud, like obviously his down tilts and his up airs. Cloud up air is super good for comboing people. Up air, nairs, up airs. That's what I do with Cloud a lot, man. A lot of nairs, a lot of up airs, comboing people. His up tilt is pretty good for sharking. His down tilt, like I said, is good for catching people, you know, kind of just like doing like a little dash dance, then a slide, catching people with up airs. Forward tilts, not bad at all. That was a forward tilt's not bad, just kind of ranging people out. So yeah. Cloud's fair. It's his slowest one, but it can spike. So if you're trying to catch people off stage, you're trying to get that spike, you know, it's good. The good thing about Cloud, he has a kind of a trash recovery, but the good thing about Cloud is that even if you're facing the wrong way, he'll snap to the ledge, although I went too low there. If you have limit, obviously you can recover higher, so keep that in mind too, Cloud mains, beginning Cloud mains. If he has limit, you're going to be able to recover from way further down than you would be able to recover normally. But remember, it does go away. But yeah, Cloud, even if you're facing the wrong way, he'll snap to the ledge. So that's something that's good. That's a good thing about Cloud. He has trash recovery. It doesn't go very high, but he can snap to the ledge, you know. Tips on Cloud's recovery. Yeah, tips on Cloud's recovery. So I would say that you really need to make sure that you, well, I talked about the recovery using your limit. That's obviously one way you can recover. But one thing is that with Cloud is that you don't want to get gimped down around this area. Like if that's no man's land for Cloud, like that area that right where I was, I'll jump there again. Like here. Don't get gimped there. So do whatever you can to not be there. You know, other characters can recover from there, but Cloud can't. So when you're off stage, a lot of times with Cloud, you know, spending your double jump, then air dodging back to the stage is a good mix up for Cloud. But when Cloud gets underneath here, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. He can be gimped very easily. So keep that in mind, guys. Stay out of the no man's land with Cloud. Usually a lot of Cloud mains have to use their double jump early, depending on how you're being edge guarded. It's tough with Cloud though, because people are going to edge guard Cloud in all sorts of different ways. So it's hard for me to say one thing, but one thing that I have noticed is that a lot of people like to edge guard Cloud. Like if you're recovering from down here, people are going to edge guard you. So you have to mix up your recovery with Cloud. You have to sometimes use your double jump early, air dodge back to the ledge. Sometimes you're going to have to use your air jump right, or use your second jump right there, then recover. Don't always recover predictable. Okay, I'm going to recover right below the stage. You're going to have to mix up when you use your second jump. That's the tips that I would say with Cloud. Mix it up when you recover. And also remember, keep in mind the the one here, then like the the snap, like the air dodge back to the ledge. That is a viable recovery option, you know, to gain some horizontal movement, you know. All right, so let's see. New players need to be careful not to keep doing the up special, because that's how a lot of Cloud players die by. Yeah, okay. Yeah, careful, because sometimes you if you mash like the, I see what Frank's talking about. Like if you mash that B again, you're not gonna auto snap. So if you press B again, it's not auto snapping. You've got to press it only one time, guys. Now that can be tough with lag. If you're playing with lag and you accidentally press it and it registers another hit, or it just registers it again, you're gonna do two of them. So yeah. So just be careful. Guys. So yeah. Best way to he says best way to kill is back air, or his best tool to kill is back air. Yeah, back air is really good, because back air it kind of like weaves. Look at the hitbox on that back air, guys. Look at that. Can't you guys just see that, the beauty of that back air? That back air is good. Obviously it has some it takes a little bit longer to come out, but back air is definitely good. The best tool and neutral to use, in my opinion, is nair and up air. Those are the best. Those are his moves that you're going to be connecting the most. Back air, you're not going to be hit as with much. Also with forward air. But yeah, absolutely. But you know, off stage and stuff like that, nair is definitely good. Up air is good to pressure. Those are the two moves that I would say that are Cloud's best. Obviously, you know, his blade beam. You know, if you want to kind of zone people out a little bit, you can just shoot the blade beam. But be careful. A lot of characters can obviously reflect it. A lot of characters can, you know, you have characters that can pocket it. You know, so I mean, it's not like, I mean, and it's slow. Like, it's like, all right, so here comes the blade beam. All right, here it comes, guys. Here it comes. 1, 2. It's almost a 2 seconds before it reaches him. It's just slow. So just keep that in mind. Now, another thing that you can do with your limit, obviously, guys, your blade beam gets a little bit quicker. Also has some kill potential. So keep that in mind as well. Video tips would be useful. You know what? They would be, and I agree, man, but it just seems like nobody watches them. Maybe nobody wanted to watch the Inklings guy. Maybe if I do general tips, people would like that. But, I mean, I did Inkling, and, like, literally nobody cared that I did it. So, let's see. Cloud also has a wall jump that can be used for stalling. Yes, wall jump is a little bit difficult for newbies. So that's why I didn't mention the wall jump, because it's a little bit tough. I'm guessing that if you play Smash, like if you're, you know, a hardcore Smash player, you know about Cloud's wall jump. But I'm guessing for newbies, I don't want new beginners trying the wall jump, because I think they're gonna mess that up. All right, so any other characters, guys? I'll do this for about. Actually, no, we're gonna go ahead and stop it right there. I'm gonna answer questions for the next. I'm gonna answer questions for the next couple minutes. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know about them. What is Cloud's wall jump? Well, certain characters have wall jumps. Certain characters, if you hold the direction of whatever wall you're going to, you can basically jump off of the wall. Cloud has a wall jump. Little Mac has a wall jump. Sheik has a wall jump. There are certain characters that can just attach to a wall and jump off of it. Some characters can, some characters can't. So that's basically what a wall jump is. No problem. No problem at all, guys. Any other questions? Just general questions. Like, I'll answer questions for like the next 8 minutes. So if you have just normal questions as well. Oh yeah, still a great lineup without Prime 4. Absolutely. I remember wall clinging by accident in Brawl and being extremely confused. Yeah, I remember, you know what I remember in Brawl doing that I didn't understand why I would do it? Like whenever Fox, and sometimes Fox would do like a shorten, like on his side B, and I would die because I didn't do like a full, like the full vanish or whatever that he does, or the full side B, and I'd be like, what the heck? Why did he do that? Why did I die? Let's see here. What are your thoughts on people when they think Metroid Prime 4 is going to be delayed for 3 to 4 years? I mean, that's a legit concern, especially if they're starting over from scratch. If they feel that it's going to be 3 to 4 years, it could be. It could be that time. We don't know. We just don't know. Any other questions, homies? Prime 4 is a huge feat, especially if Retro wants to get really ambitious. Exactly. Do you have any tips for improving parry? Practice. Just practice. Set the computer to do a smash attack or something, and then just practice it. It's not something that's easy. I don't really have any tips other than just go into practice mode and just get the feel for it. But there's too many characters. There's too many types of ways attacks can do. There's too many multi-hit attacks. I mean, parrying's it's just something that if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But I would only try parrying when I know, like, when an extremely predictable attack is coming at me and I know that I can counter it. That's the only time that I try parries. Is like somebody's coming in with like a nair or something that I know is coming and I can parry it, then I do it. Metroid Prime 4 needs a this person option if it wants to improve in sales. A third person option. Yeah, a third person option would improve in sales. But then again, it might get decreased in sales because some people might not want a third person option. But if they want, more like if they want to sell in Japan, it needs a third person option. It can have huge sales even without a third person option, but just not in Japan. I parry by accident online a lot. Well, yeah, because of the input delay and just on top of pairing just being like a different type of thing. I'm hoping it's not first person. It's the only thing that I don't want in Metroid Prime 4. Well, guys, it's going to be first person. Now that Retro Studios is doing it, that pretty much it's going to be first person. So, and I think a lot of people who like Metroid Prime obviously like it in first person. So it's going to be a first person game. I think it's definitely going to be first person. Yeah, I agree. I generally don't like first person. The movement does it feels a little bit weird, you know. I'd rather see my character. And then I also get motion sickness too, like for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. I get motion sickness all the time. Although I do like Halo. I like Halo 1. For some reason that game was fine. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of I think the problem with Metroid is that like you're like jumping a lot and stuff like that. Like Halo, you can jump in Halo and all that, but like Metroid Prime, like you're like shifting in and out of first and third person. Like you're going into morph ball. Like whenever you latch onto a ledge, you shift out into third person. Like there's like they do a lot of weird stuff that just disorients me at times. So yeah. That petition will get literally no signatures, dude. Aron, that petition will get no signatures. Nobody will care. Oh my gosh. Nobody will care. Do I think Final Fantasy 13 will come to Switch? Maybe. I'm not sure if they care if Final Fantasy 13 comes to Switch or not, though, to be honest. All right, guys. So we're pretty much near the end here. I'm going to link some of my stuff. You guys keep asking those questions. I'm going to link some of my videos that I did for the day. So I have a new Fire Emblem video, if you haven't seen it. A new video on Fire Emblem 3 Houses that you guys should all go watch. So make sure you guys watch that. It's a good video. So I'll copy the link and I'll go ahead and put that over there. And I also had my morning's PE news video, which brand new editing style, guys. PE news. So make sure you guys check out the PE news video to stay informed with all the latest stuff in gaming. We cover 5 topics now. It's quick, better editing. Green screen format. Got a nice little format for you guys. So make sure you guys follow me on the latest PE news video. Then also make sure you follow me on Twitter for the latest updates and schedule when we're going to be going live and all that. If you're having problems with YouTube notifications, follow me on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, you're never going to really have a problem. Twitter is good with notifications and all that. So yeah. So I'll link that as well. And like I said, I'll answer questions for 2 more minutes. I just want to link all that stuff now. By your dad. Go ahead and make the petition, dude. Go ahead and make the petition. Make it. Nobody's gonna suck. So yeah. Way ahead of you players. All right, awesome. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Like I said, I'll answer questions for a couple more. So if you guys have some more questions, feel free. Feel free before we bounce. Although I mean, Final Fantasy 13 would be dope. I mean, it'd be cool if they put like the whole trilogy. I just don't like the file size, though. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that would be the issue. I guess they'd have to get it, see if they can get it down to a 32 gigabyte cartridge. Or I mean, I don't know if they even think it's worth it, just because I don't know if people would buy Final Fantasy 13. You know, just don't know if people will buy it. Final Fantasy 13 should stay away from the Switch. Horrible game. I'd be down to, I guess, I don't know. Never mind. I don't know if I'd be down to go through it again. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'd be down to go through it again, to be honest, dude. But anyway, guys. All right. That wraps it up for this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, make sure you follow all the links, follow the videos for today. You already had 2 good ones. This video will be live in a bit if you want to check it out later. Tonight, we will be playing some Smash once the update goes live. I'll be downloading it and playing some Smash. So yeah, I'm going to get to editing right now. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And we'll see you guys for the next one.